Friday afternoon, KHGN comes out to Boggus Stadium to set up for Friday night's game. We couldn't help but notice we weren't the only ones out here, so we decided to highlight those individuals that come out here to get the stadium ready for Friday night's football game.
We mow the field every other day, and the roller, we just roll it at least once a week. This type of grass is common Bermuda. Common Bermuda is real easy to maintain.
Starts off basically on the Saturday after the game before. We had the cleaning guys come here, utility crew, and other volunteers from custodial services and some of the maintenance department people will come out here Saturday morning and we'll do a thorough cleaning of the entire stadium from that night. Then Omar gets that water going, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, and then we start slowing the water down, and then he starts mowing the field. Sometimes we cut this field 3 times during the week before the game. Depending on how the field was treated the weekend before or the amount of rain that we've had, he may have to come out here and roll the field to even out the lumps on it.
Rolling, it makes the ground even, and the divots, it covers the divots. We come back and add some sand if we have to, but mainly we just roll it. Mainly we did it for the kids because it's less injury. There's no holes on the field. The players, they have cleats and they make, when like last week it was kind of wet, they made some rivets on the field, and we just tried to prevent injuries for the players.
We've been working, I don't know if you kind of get a shot at some of the stadium stuff. They've been cleaning up the bleachers and the actual concrete, pressure washing it. Where you can see now in the sun, man, it really pops and shines. We've been working on all of the seat numbering to make sure it's in place. We've added trash can facilities on the outside, trying to keep the stadium cleaner. By doing that, it keeps the overall look of the stadium very nice for the public, where you don't get that dirty look to the shine of the stadium. And Omar and his guys have been working on the grass in the field. Our utility crew with the painting, man, they put a lot of work into this field in terms of the watering, rolling of the field, adding in the grass seed to keep it real green and soft, so that when these kids are here playing sports, we help protect those kids. Oh my gosh, to count them all up, I know with Omar's guys, he's got 4 guys in his immediate crew, including him, that come out here and do the actual grounds piece of it. But then we have the entire maintenance department. I mean, everyone from the electricians and electronics guys that come out and test the lights, maintain the lights, not just your stadium lights, but all the lights under around the facility, your scoreboard, your audio, the visual part. They're always out here working and testing that, especially the day of the game. We've got our roofing guys who are out here, the painters, carpenters. They're constantly working, our welders on the fence, the maintenance and locks. We sealed the stadium, for example, so that the trash wouldn't go underneath the stadium, which is sort of a fire prevention deal for the fire marshal, because you get trash underneath the stadium, you got people sitting in the stadium, someone lights it up, you have an issue. We've stopped that as an issue now. We've really got the stadium super clean by sealing up the top part of it. I mean, everybody, our integrated pest management guys come out here. They have to treat for ants. They also do a lot of treatment for weeds and fertilizing on the field. The air conditioning team has to come out here and work on the press box air conditioning, the air conditioning for the visitors' locker rooms. I mean, it's an all hands on deck, the custodial services. We were out here today cleaning up, ready for our wellness fair for tonight, and making sure all the restroom facilities are clean. So it's a very encompassing full group effort to get the job done out here. My understanding is as soon as football season's over, we're going to get started on the field part and the track part of this stadium. We're going to be going to an artificial turf, which means that we're still going to have maintenance issues with artificial turf. You have to massage in little rubber pellets and things to make that field soft. There's a lot of issues like that has to go into maintaining artificial turf. But they'll be removing all of this grass. And we've already got some interesting ideas on how we can recycle and use this grass. They'll be removing and setting up a new base for the track. and that part will get done first. That ought to make graduation in May kind of interesting. We'll see how far along we get. But we can't start the renovations on the visitor side until we get the memorial repurposed done, because you're going to be talking about parking lot additions and a lot of things will be happening at this field. So it's going to be staged out, but hopefully by next season, we're hoping that this field will have artificial turf for the games.
So as you can see, there's a lot of work that goes into getting the stadium ready for a Friday night football game. We hope you enjoyed this segment, and remember, keep Boggus beautiful.